Microphone check 1 2. What is this? What's up, everybody? It's me, Erica, honey, and we are down here, girl. They're the fast walkers. They're gonna be walking fast. They got a buddy with them today, girl. So I didn't go to Starbucks last week at all. Did not go to Starbucks for a whole week, girl. But today we are on our way there. Yes, because I would like a vanilla chai, and I just came outside and it was like kind of like it reminded me of like Seattle or Oregon, like Portland, Oregon. That's what it reminded me when I came outside. It was just so like cool and crisp, and the air just felt like clean. And I was like, ooh. I had all my concoctions this morning, child. I'm taking an herbalism class. Yes, ma'am. What's up? What is going on? Go ahead and like, subscribe, and comment. And let me know you stop by. Stop by. So I'll be sharing what I'm learning with y'all. I'm so excited about it. So excited. So we really don't have nothing to talk about. I didn't know if I wanted to talk about the New York reunion or the stuff that y'all sent me, because I actually went, because I'm so afraid, girl. When I tell you, I don't know, I get like, when I go into my inbox on Instagram, keep sending me stuff, y'all. Don't stop sending me stuff, right? I know I don't respond, or I might see it weeks later, but I'm eventually going to go into the inbox and see what y'all talk about. So I went in this morning. I was just relaxing on the balcony and enjoying my tea, girl. And I'm like, let me see what's in the Instagram inboxes. Come on, Javier. Come on, Javi. And that's crazy. They said at this, oh, look at the sunrise. They said at this Starbucks that they was stealing so much that they don't even have product in there anymore, merchandise. I was like, what? Girl, what is going on? This man is carrying his tire in his back seat like that. Oh, the sunrise it looks like so beautiful. Let me see if I can get a picture. Oh my God, I don't think I can. It is so pretty. Girl, I can't get it from here. You can't really get the effects. You can't get the effects of what's going on. Maybe when I pull up, because the way the clouds is going over the sun, but it was just so vibrant and crisp this morning. So I was like, I want me something a little warm and toasty. Maybe I'll give me a pumpkin spice. Ooh, maybe I'll give me a pumpkin spice latte. That's what I want. Give me a little pumpkin. Feel me in the mood. Oh, yeah. Look. Oh, it's so pretty. There's nobody behind me. There's nobody behind me, darling. Okay, let me pull up. Do I want pumpkin spice or vanilla chai? I'm going to do pumpkin spice. Girl, what's the tea? Can he move up a little bit? Why would he stop right there so I can't pull all the way up? Girl, you need to move up. Girl, you need to move up. Why isn't he moving up? Girl, what is his tea? Oh, he over there coughing and stuff. Girl, why wouldn't he move up? I'm trying to figure out.
Good morning. What can I get started for you today?
Yes, may I have a grande pumpkin spice latte, please, with oat milk?
Of course. Would you like that hot or iced?
Hot. Extra hot, please.
All right. And then is the whipped cream still okay on that?
No whipped cream.
No cream. Okay.
That's all.
Perfect. It'll be $6.65 per window.
Thank you.
Of course.
Girl, he won't move up. I'm like, why won't he move up? Now look how far I'm moving. He was that close to me. Girl. Can't nobody pull up. Pull up. So that's what I said I was going to talk about today. What is going on the blogs and in the inbox? What's going on in the inbox, honey? In the DMs. So I went into the DMs, and y'all sent me all kind of stuff, and I was like, "Oh, this is good. Let's talk about this." But the first thing, y'all keep asking me to watch Love Is Blind, and then I saw this clip with Jessie Wu interviewing some of the women from Love Is Blind and saying that it's not set up for Black women to be picked on this show. And they shared here. Let's see what they're talking about.
Sync. Please say a command.
Bluetooth audio.
Bluetooth audio.
I want y'all to hear what these girls are saying. Let's listen to them. And then, they're like, what, going on these shows, they're just not set up for Black girls or Black women to succeed. And it's almost like trying to send a message that Black women aren't desirable when Black women are desirable all over the world. How could you not be? So this is from which you came, girl. What are we doing today? Shout out to y'all for sending the cash, little donations, little cash apps here and there. Shout out to y'all. Thank you so much. What is this seagull doing all the way over here? So weird. But yeah, this morning was giving me Portland vibes, Seattle vibes. It was really giving that like gloomy type of look in the morning. And just the air was just like so crisp and just like, breathe in that good ass prana, baby. Shout out to Ralph. What's his name? What's his name? Infinite waters running deep. What's his name? Ralph. I can't remember his last name, girl. It's some things I just do not commit to memory because I just feel like it's not, that's like some data. Is it Williams? I don't know what it is. But let you listen to these women from Love Is Blind speaking on their experiencing anti-Blackness from the cast. Love Is Blind is not Black woman friendly. Hold on. Let me get my order together because, I have to pull my little things up so I can get my stars. You know what I'm saying? Uh-oh. No. Back. Home. No. Girl, I did not mean to do that.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Got the sign all ready. And this part. Any plans today, Erica?
No plans. Yeah, just work.
I feel it.
Thank you. Have a good one. Better use my name this time. That's really, really good customer service. When you see the person's name and you use it, that's really good. Come on, there's my friend. There's my crows, y'all. They're following me because they know me. Look at 1, 2, and there's one right back there. 3 of them. I see y'all, girls. You Black girls. I see you. Coat shining. Coat so black you can see the actual prism, the color spectrum on their coats because they're so black. It's amazing. I love crows and ravens, y'all. I have 3 of them tattooed on me. Right? Okay. They're in a cherry blossom tree. Did y'all know that? Sometimes when I show my arms, you might catch me on the weekend taking pictures, snapping pictures. I'm trying to think. I should have got whipped cream on top of that, but that's okay. It's okay. No whip is fine. So let's listen to what the girls are saying on Love Is Blind. I didn't watch Love Is Blind. I just saw that one clip recently of that white girl talking about when we get together and it's time to get married and stuff like that. I want to see your bank statements. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. Did y'all do that before you got married? Did y'all look at your partner's bank statements and credit score? Did you see that before you created a partnership with this person? If not, you should. You should. Let me see your bank statements, girl. I'm telling you, y'all be requiring, they down at the pet store, they require more shit to prove that you a good parent than y'all be requiring from these niggas to prove they're good husbands. So you could say, so you could throw in the girl's face, at least I got a husband. At least I got a husband. Shout out to Jackie. Mary. Oh, girl. I did not feel like running that amber light. That light was real amber. I think I want some amber jewelry. I think I'm going to look on Etsy. I mean, I'll tell you, Etsy be taking my money, all the little jewelry and stuff y'all be making. I love to support the small businesses, honey. I love to support. Let's listen to the girls, what they're saying. Okay, yeah, I was waiting for the light. And we're going to taste our pumpkin spice latte. Yeah, I came down here a little later. Yesterday I took myself out to breakfast. Breakfast! This is breakfast! Shout out to Freddie Jane. This is breakfast! I took myself out to breakfast, and what was I about to tell y'all about when I took myself out to breakfast? I was about to tell y'all something I forgot. Looking at these dogs. Okay, let's listen to the black women from Love is Blind speak on experiencing anti-blackness from the cast. Love is Blind is not black woman friendly, so let's listen to what the girls say. And this is
feel as though while you're dating these men.
Okay, this is Jessie Wu interviewing these women.
During the process, did you ever feel as though while you're dating these men that they were looking to see if they could decipher who you were as far as like your race?
And absolutely. Yeah, definitely. I feel like, telling who I like, where I was from, obviously gave up my race, and I think that definitely probably impacted certain choices that were being made in there. Mm-hmm. And but I did still go on to make a connection though. So let's just put that.
We're gonna get to that too. Yeah, I saw that tea.
Yeah. But yes, the other black girls on the show, on this season, they had this, they complained bitterly about that. Like, they're like, I don't feel like, there's anybody for me in here. I don't feel like the show is for black women. I feel like maybe even the black guys here are not into black women. And,
during the process, did you ever feel like
I got through that first day with the 15-minute dates, 10-minute dates, whatever they were, and I was like, I don't really know if I could see myself really marrying anybody, but Uche was my strongest connection. I liked some of them, but I was like unsure if any of these men actually had experience dating black women. And I felt as if like there were certain men that as soon as I said my name, it was a no-go. It was a no-go. So that wasn't very encouraging. And just being, I would rank, and then the next day you come back and it's like, oh, you only have dates with these people. So so-and-so cut me.
Wow.
Like that kind of thing. I got through that first day with the 15-minute dates, 10-minute dates, whatever they were. And I was like, I don't really know if I could see myself really marrying anybody. But Uche was my strongest connection. I liked some of them.
You all feel as though the process is black girl friendly.
It's not black girl friendly at all. And we all different. So it's like, I don't think it's meant for any of us. I ain't gonna lie to you. I feel like, nah.
I just feel like the people they picked, it just didn't make sense for who we were. I was like, I couldn't imagine none of us with any of them.
It came out that Carter didn't even have a job.
Yeah. Girl, one day Carter, and now looking back, it wasn't a joke, but he had told me in the past, he was like, yeah, I can't be with you anyways because I can't bring a black woman home. And then he just started.
You all feel as though the process is black. Not the white man who ain't had no job who was asking a black man to pay his phone bill.
Mm-hmm. Girl. And so when he said it, he was like, I'm just playing. And I was like,
no, he wasn't playing.
Because you wasn't coming to my house anyway, so I don't even know what you're talking about. Like,
yeah. But no, he wasn't playing. No.
Still sticking to the black girl thing. So did you coming out of the pod and watching the show and seeing who the black men were, did you go back and have any feelings like, damn?
Enoch told us that he usually only dates Hispanic and Asians. Milton claims that he don't date black women because black women don't like him.
So that's why Milton was like, would you like to be my Puerto Rican wife?
Because why was he yelling that like that? That was wrong to me.
Right. You know, like,
Jared was giving anti-black women?
That's the one.
that one. That one.
Urkel?
Not the white man who ain't had no job.
Uche claimed he was like,
I've seen Uche on another show before. Let me tell you about.
I'm like, it's given. I can't be racist because I got that one black friend. Please, that don't mean that's your preference.
My connection in the.
I haven't watched Love Is Blind, so stall me out, okay? Because I haven't watched Love Is Blind. But I also want to ask the black women: are you going in there open-minded, or are you going in there trying to figure out who the black dude is? That's another question. Because a lot of y'all only limit yourselves to black men when these black men, they tell you they'll eat the smorgasbord, okay? The smorgasbord, all right? They'll eat the entire fucking buffet while y'all stay in one little section and they barely, girl, it's looking old. You waiting for them to bring out some fresh, whatever it is. You sitting over there waiting for the black men, the fresh black men, and they keep bringing y'all out these black men, and these black men are telling y'all, we will date the entire spectrum. Why don't you? Why don't you? So I would like to ask those women, did y'all go in there being open to falling in love with somebody who was not black? Or were you in there trying to figure out who was black like the men was trying to figure out who the black women were? Hello? Hello? Come on, makeshift. I need to. My thing doesn't have a thing on the outside. Y'all said it does. Y'all said it did, but I looked and it doesn't. So this is gonna have to do like this. It's gonna have to do like this. It feels so good right now. The pumpkin spice latte is jamming on the one. Just jamming on the one. Just jamming on the one. Robert's on the internet a fool today, talking that he's not a man, he's a male, and all this other stuff, girl. So is Love Is Blind? Is it anti-black? I'm starting to think so. This is from Impressive TV's Instagram. Shout out to Impressive. Shout out to Jesse Wu for doing an amazing job with these interviews. I've been binge watching them while recuperating. The interviews have been insightful, and it shows that Love Is Blind needs some serious changes when it comes to casting. I thought y'all already have Ready to Love. Don't y'all have Ready to Love? That's all black. The men are coming there for black women. The men are coming in there for black women, so go to Ready for Love. And a lot of these, I was going to tell you, a lot of these people, they want to be picked. But they're like trying to get into to entertainment and acting. A lot of these people are actors. They have headshots and shit. You know what I'm saying? And they go on these shows for exposure. They don't have any intentions in falling in love. Like I think some of the women go on there also for exposure. I don't think people are going on it. I don't know. I mean, that black girl and white dude. I don't remember their names at all. They were on Love Is Blind. They have been, to me, feel like the most kind of successful relationship. I don't know if they're still together, but he had moved her into his home, right? A lot of y'all used to the niggas moving in with y'all. That's don't do that. Get it together. Do not move into his shit, and he can't move into your shit. But I don't know. I would beg to ask the girls: are you going in there looking for this mythical black love? Now he got him a damn tree blower. There are the beast. They're the beast. Angela Simmons. I think I talked about this yesterday. I'm not gonna talk about it here. So what do y'all think? Do y'all think, based on what y'all watch Love is Blind, do y'all think that it's anti-black woman? What y'all think? Huh? There we are. Yeah, it's too dark over here, honey. Too dark over here, honey. Come on, little dogs. Them dogs are so little. And they be acting like they real tough. That's why I call them the beasts. Because every time the one that looks like a little teddy bear, with alopecia on his ass, he when you walk near him, he goes, "Arr, arr." That's why I call him a beast. He probably thinks he's bigger. I probably thinks he's bigger than he is. But I feel bad for these women who want to find love and trek the tundra, girl. And then these men are out here telling you crazy stuff. Listen to this nigga say what he said about Jeannie Mae Jenkins. Oh, then y'all sent me this thing. Female pastor gives sermon on how a wife should speak to her husband and says that the man is the God figure in the house. Would you talk to God that way? Thoughts. Listen to her.
The God figure in our house, right?
Here.
Right? He is almost like the God figure in our house, right? That's what the Bible says.
That's what the Bible says.
To view it that way, but that's what Ephesians say, okay? So let me give you a practical way. Would you talk to God that way? And so when I started putting that practice into place, it started really, I know it gathered you. I saw you take a good breath. Because it gathered me. But it really started to change the trajectory of the way I had conversations with him, even when it was things that I did not like. Right? He is almost like the God.
Girl. He's like the God figure in your house. Don't I always say the way in those religions, in those Abrahamic religions, it's all about father. There's no mother. It's all about Father God, Father God, Father God. God is a he. And I always say, you use he pronouns for the word God, right? You use he pronouns. You say Father and God is the same thing. Jesus is God and God is Jesus and all this other stuff y'all be saying. And you worship a male deity, you don't think that it translates into how you perceive men in society? You don't think that it's ironic that you worship men as much as you worship Jesus, and Jesus is the key to your salvation. A man is a key to your salvation, and that a woman, and the same book also tells you that a woman comes from a man. And there are literally men out there like, yeah, women, they come from men. They took the rib from the man and made the woman. Girl, what the fuck kind of shit is that? So you some fairy tale ass reading ass niggas too, if that's what you say. So you believe in the fallacy and the lie too. Y'all don't think that it has any indication on how they train you to treat your husbands? If you need to see the God in him, he definitely needs to see the God in you and treat you as such. But he's not no God figure in the household, my damn, at all. Not no God figure. No. But if you want to namaste, that's different. But you telling a woman that why would you talk to? Listen, let me tell you something. He can't talk to me any kind of way, and I shouldn't talk to him any kind of way. Period. That goes from end to end. This idea that this super high level of respect and adoration y'all have to perform, it's ridiculous. And then you go into your faith and you kneeling and bowing and praying to Father God. Yes, Father. Yes, Father. Start yelling, yes, Mother. You hear me? Yes, mother, because that's where you came from, girl. That's where you really came from. You shot out of a pussy. Choo, pew, 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 pew. That's babies shooting out of a pussy. But listen here, here's this. When I tell y'all, here's another thing. When I tell y'all that men are not here to protect you, listen to this woman. She has a little of a different approach to what she's saying, but she's on the right path. It's just the way she's saying it, but she's saying the truth. Listen to this.
Hearing a lot of talk that men aren't protecting women anymore. And that's because men aren't supposed to protect women. A man is supposed to protect a woman.
What do you mean by that?
Now, if you want to be strong and independent and not have a husband there and have a man's protection, be under a man's covering, that is your problem. My husband signed up to protect me, not you. He signed up to protect me and the children. He is not jumping in front of a bullet. He is not putting himself in danger to make sure you are okay, so he could possibly lose his life and leave me alone with the kids. That would never occur to him, so I'm sorry. Why don't you pick a husband, get the protection you feel you deserve so badly, and solve your own problem? Because it's not my husband's.
Okay, so she has a point. One, men are not here to protect women. That's not their divine order. And that's not your right to believe that a man's job, his divine order, is to protect you. That's a lie from the pits of hell. 1. 2, intimate partner violent rates are through the roof. So when you think you're going out to seek a man to protect you, please understand that a lot of these men are violent, and a lot of these men are killing their intimate partners. So while you're looking for a man and you believe that a man protects you, he's also your biggest threat. So when you come to that crossroad, what are you going to do? You have intimate partner violent rates the way that they are. And then you have women believing that men are supposed to protect them, like the lady with the brick. Nobody's going to protect me. No, they're not, sweetheart. They're your oppressor. They love to see you in pain, and they try, and their minds start going crazy trying to figure out how to blame you for it. So what kind of mind fuck is that you're going around saying the men are the protectors and the providers? Then these women partner with these men. They end up in intimate partner violence situations, domestic violence situations, or dead. So you sleeping with the damn, when they tell you get the devil out your house, you sleeping with the damn devil. And to this lady's point, men only protect what they feel that they have peed on and have dominion over. And half of them don't even do that. Right? They only protect. Like, I don't have nothing to do with her. I don't know what's going on. I see this woman in distress. I don't care. She fighting with her nigga. I don't know what's going on with them. They may do that all the time. I have no idea what's going on. She's right. The men are not going to step in. They don't see. I don't know you. I don't know you. Why would I protect you? And then some woman was in the comments saying, that's like a mother saying, that's not my child. I wouldn't protect my child. Do not stop comparing men to children. I know they all share one brain, and hopefully your nigga has it the day you need him to have it. Shout out to my grandma. But the truth is, I gotta go in a second, but the truth is, that is not their order. They're not here to protect you. That's not it. When somebody in the comments said, if you're ever in like kind of a distressful situation as a girl, go seek a woman. Go to a woman before you go to a man. Right? Now, a lot of women on the streets doing men's bidding and doing their dirt and mistreating children and mistreating other people. But when you are in distress, a woman is more likely to help you than a man. Be careful. I'm just saying, in terms of safety, just be careful. Like, if you're feeling in distress, go find a woman. If you get lost, go find a woman. Don't look for protection in a man. I don't know. And I agree with that woman who said that in the comments. I tell my daughter, if she's in distress, to go look for another woman. Don't look for these niggas to protect you. And that's real. And some of y'all have to face the hard truth. Like this other woman said. Hold on, let me find her ass. You got to face the hard truth. Y'all got to come to the realization. Now, I sponsor the ball. Oh, listen to this nigga before I let you hear what the other woman had to say. Listen to this dude tell you that Jeannie Mai, what's his name? Jeezy used Jeannie Mai to try to get into the corporate world. Listen to this.
Jeezy and Jenny May. Jeezy filing for divorce.
Yeah.
Did you see that coming?
Absolutely.
Wow.
I don't believe that Jeezy really was rocking with it. I think that it was a pivot that Jeezy was trying to make to move over into the corporate world.
Yeah, I felt that.
I think that it was a business decision, right? I think that Jeezy was trying to get away from being Mr. 17.5 and starting to, be looked at a little bit differently. I don't think that he was able to successfully pivot. And I think he had to align himself with somebody that was a lot more relevant, like somebody like that, in order to then, secure bigger bags, more corporate sponsorships, more opportunities that's outside of what it is that he had to subject himself to in rap. I think that Jeezy wanted to be Jay-Z.
Yeah,
Jeezy wanted to transition over into the J world, right? He wanted to switch over. He wanted to cross over and tap into a completely different audience and transition over into businessman. I think that Jeezy wants to be looked at differently than what it is that he came in like. Right. That was one of the ways he tried to play it, and it failed spectacularly.
And it failed spectacularly. You mean to tell me he was using this woman to come up, even to the point where he had a baby with her? That's weird. But I believe what this dude is saying. Like, that's what men do not. Okay, I'm gonna read what I said. Let me read some other comments before I say what I said. I disagree. I think Jeezy makes it into the corporate world with or without her. How this nigga gonna tell us what another nigga want to do? What the fuck? I think it all stems from family values. When you're dating a family ain't in it as much. As soon as they got married, her mother and brother moved in. They definitely drove Jeezy crazy. Men nowadays have the tea how another grown man is going to speak in another man's personal life. You can't want to be like Jay-Z and then get a non-black woman. It makes no sense what he's saying. You should always marry for business. Love should be the bare minimum, in my opinion. It's all about building your family wealth and security. I said it. It's exactly what I said. It's not hate, but he had to figure out a way to rebrand himself. And unfortunately, a lot of people been doing this. So let's not pretend like this is new. Literally, people are selling their souls or hooking up with people to reach other heights. That's the truth. I said, men only want you based on how they can use you as a resource. These men sit on these podcasts and tell women the truth, and y'all be in the comments trying to change what he's saying, talking about, what I think he's trying to say is, no, girl, he's telling you, in the system of patriarchy, you are only chosen to extract and drain from. How is she of use to me? Right? I mean, when you have a roster of niggas, how is he of use to you? Is this the nigga you call one nigga to come help you change some shit in your house? You call another one to go out with. You call another one to go to live events with. You got another one you go to sporting events with or do outside activities with. right? Because they all can't be one. That's the truth, though. That's the truth. You call one for one thing, one for the other, one to go out with, because he likes to go. He's the foodie like you. One you like to go to live shows with. That's when you're dating, honey. But I don't think Jeezy wanted to be married. I don't know. That little girl looks just like him, though. The same little face. Ha! The same little face. Jeannie Mai, that's what I'm saying. Sometimes these dudes just come into your life to bring the child that needs to come through. That's it. Sometimes that's it. And send the nigga on his way. Y'all in these religious practices and faiths and stuff, how you see these men and they show you who they are. Jeezy's Yelp reviews were out there. I don't even know why he played that marriage game. I guess he wanted to give her, maybe she wanted to get married again and have a fantasy. I really think that women should start marrying themselves or being devoted to themselves or commit to themselves and have like commitment ceremonies. I think a lot of you just want to do, I want to have this fairy tale wedding. You can have a party. Have a I commit to myself party. I'm committed to myself, and have everybody who celebrates you and lifts you up come to the party. Come down the aisle. Commit to yourself. I don't see nothing wrong with it. Maya did it. Y'all, she crazy. If y'all didn't think you would look like crazy and deranged and insane walking down the aisle to commit to yourself and devote your life to yourself and center yourself and love yourself, have a commitment ceremony. Y'all want to do a ceremony? Y'all want to get dressed? Can y'all stand up with me, my girls? You know what I'm saying? Have that ceremony. I don't see the problem with it. I think y'all want to have this fairy tale that you see just going from nigga to nigga to nigga to nigga to nigga. And it's like, girl, it's not working. What do you think the problem is? Is it you? Is it them? It could be a combination of both. You're trying to participate in a system that ultimately doesn't serve you, right? Like I said, if you want to get the mug, girl, go ahead and get the mug. But understand your precautions and the risk. You have one woman telling you men are not supposed to protect you. That's true. You have another one tell you that men are supposed to be the God figure in the home. Girl, bye.
Girl, stop.
Girl, I gotta go. Y'all. We'll come back and talk about New York tomorrow. Shut up. Let me see if there's anything else. I already talked about on another video that I need to edit, and then I have to edit this video. But anyways, y'all, take care of each other, protect your energy. Let's get down in the comments. Don't forget to like the video on the way out. Peace.